Hey Hastings, what an absolutely perfect spring day out there. In this little explainer, we're not just going to talk about this fantastic weather, we're actually going to connect this beautiful Thursday, April 16th, to some pretty incredible moments in history. So let's jump right in.
Huh, you know exactly what this means, don't you? It's one of those days, the kind where you just find excuses to stay outside. The air's just right, the sun's shining, and suddenly that quick trip to the store, well, it somehow turns into a much longer, much more scenic walk. Okay, so let's get into the specifics of why today feels just so good. Here's a quick look at your local forecast.
I mean, just look at these numbers. They're simple and they are perfect. We're looking at a high near 78 degrees, with the low tonight dipping down to around 59. You don't have to worry about any rain, and there's just a nice southerly breeze going to pick up this afternoon, maybe 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's just ideal. So, what does this all mean for your plans today? Well, a light jacket this morning was probably a good call, but by this afternoon, oh yeah, it's short sleeve weather, for sure. This is the kind of day that's just begging for a walk down in Levy Park, or maybe grabbing lunch outside at your favorite spot downtown. Seriously, get some extra fresh air after work or school. Don't let this one go to waste. Just a quick little heads up, though, you'll want to soak up every bit of today because tomorrow is shaping up to be a whole different story. We've got showers and maybe some thunderstorms rolling in, plus a pretty big cool down. So if you've got plans for Friday, definitely keep an eye on that forecast. And that just nails it, doesn't it? It's like the weather itself is giving you permission. No, an order. You know, a perfect day like this got me thinking, what else makes this date, April 16th, so special? So, let's do something fun. Let's take a little trip back in time and see what other big things have happened on this exact day throughout history. We're going to touch on three completely different, but I think equally fascinating events. We've got a huge national milestone from 1862, a really powerful local river story from 1952, and a giant leap into space from 1972. Let's start right here in our neck of the woods with this number. 29.1 feet. Any idea what that could possibly be? Well, that number, that's the height the Minnesota River reached way up at Chaska back on this very day in 1952. It was a record crest at the time. You know, it's such a powerful reminder for all of us here in river towns like Hastings. Watching the water rise in the spring is just this timeless, shared experience that connects us all. Okay, now let's jump back even further. Another 90 years, to be exact, all the way to 1862 for a really pivotal moment in American history. On this very day, April 16, 1862, President Abraham Lincoln signed what's known as the District of Columbia Emancipation Act. And what that did, and this is so important, is it abolished slavery right in the nation's capital. It was an absolutely crucial first step on that long, long road toward full emancipation for all African Americans. Okay, so from the 16th day of April, let's pivot to another really famous number 16.
You got it, Apollo 16. On April 16, 1972, the mission blasted off, carrying astronauts John Young, Charles Duke, and Thomas Mattingly up toward the moon. This was one of NASA's big science-focused missions, and just like that, our local date is connected to a landmark moment in exploring the cosmos. So how in the world do we connect a perfect spring day right here in Hastings with, well, all of that?
It's really kind of mind-blowing when you stop and think about it. The same 24 hours that are giving us this beautiful afternoon by the river also mark this huge moment in the fight for freedom and this incredible achievement in our quest for the stars. Our present is just layered with this amazing, amazing past. Which, of course, leaves us with one last thought. On a perfect day just like this one, a day that's just brimming with potential, what history will we make? Right here in Hastings. Go enjoy this beautiful weather, everyone.